The creature we follow today is Lapras. Still young, it saw its world collapse in a single night. Ships emerged through the fog, nets tore through the sea, and its kind were taken one by one, captured to become transport mounts. Only it managed to escape, lost in an endless ocean. Since then, it has traveled alone. The cold, the hunger, the storms, everything it once knew now feels hostile. And yet, it keeps following the currents, with the desperate hope of one day hearing the song of its own kind again. One morning, near a block of sea ice, a cry echoes out. A small piplup is being chased underwater by a starving Sharpedo. Without hesitation, the young Lapras dives in and strikes the predator, creating just enough of an opening for Piplup to leap back onto the ice. The Sharpedo disappears into the depths. From that day on, Piplup never left its side, so they journeyed together, crossing storms, avoiding ships, escaping predators, and every night, Piplup listens to Lapras's song. Then one evening, in the middle of the fog, a sound finally breaks the silence. A song, faint, distant, but real. The young Lapras speeds forward, and beyond the ice appears a young female Lapras, tired, injured, but alive. In the silence of the ocean, their songs join together. And for the first time since the night of the capture, hope is reborn. I entrust you with this Master Ball. Your mission begins now. Rayquaza, the sovereign of the skies, watches over the balance of the world and calms the conflicts between titans, tearing through the heavens like a deity. Latios, a loyal guardian, cuts across the sky at blistering speed, invisible to the naked eye, ready to do anything to protect those he cares about. Groudon, the embodiment of the land, raises continents, makes mountains roar, and imposes his raw power on anything that dares to resist him. Latias, discreet and benevolent, hides from the eyes of the world, using her intelligence and sensitivity to observe without ever being detected. Kyogre, master of the oceans, unleashes colossal storms, raising the waters and submerging entire regions beneath his endless fury. I entrust you with this Master Ball. Your mission begins now. The small creature we observe is Riolu, fragile, shy, almost defenseless. Yet it carries a gift it never asked for. It feels everything: fear, pain, rage. Every emotion that flows through the mountain hits it all at once. Until now, this power had only served one purpose: to help, finding injured Pokémon, comforting them, without ever having to fight. But that day, everything changed. Team Rocket invaded the mountain. They ravaged, captured, and destroyed everything in their path, driven by one obsession: to get their hands on this Riolu and its aura. Hidden between two rocks, it feels every cry, every wound, every fading breath. Everything it loves is disappearing. It wants to run. It wants to help. But fear keeps it frozen in place. Then something inside it breaks. All that pain, all that rage surges at once. Its aura erupts. It evolves into Lucario. Its gaze is no longer that of a terrified being. It is that of a protector. It bursts forward to face the grunts, pushes back their Pokémon, shields the wounded, and the longer the battle lasts, the more overwhelming its power becomes. One final attack lights up the entire mountain. Team Rocket flees. Silence returns. The survivors emerge from the shadows. Lucario vanishes into the peaks. Since that day, it watches over its home and those who live there. Being swallowed by an Onyx, crushed under the steps of a Rhyperior, or used as nothing more than a training weight. That is the harsh life of a Geodude. From the moment it hatches, the fight begins. Rock against rock, blow after blow. Each impact forges the strongest and shatters the rest. The fragments of the fallen cover the slopes. No one mourns them. The survivors evolve into Graveler, heavier, tougher. But beneath its shell, an unstable energy builds, ready to explode. A living bomb. Most predators avoid them, fearing death. But this Graveler wandered into the territory of the Mountain's King. The ground trembles. Tyranitar attacks. The impact is brutal. Rock shatters. Graveler is thrown back, its body cracking, the energy within it screaming. But this time it holds, it endures, it resists. It compresses all that violence inside itself. It refuses to break. Its energy grows, and instead of exploding, it evolves into Golem. Tyranitar roars and attacks again. Golem stands its ground and advances. Then, with a titanic strike, it smashes the mountainside. The mountain gives way. An avalanche crashes down, burying Tyranitar in a monstrous roar. And that day, the mountain lost its king, and a legend was born. Deep in the Vermalava Mountains, a young Machoke holds a secret dream that no one around him truly grasps. His aspiration, to journey to Slateport and become one of the most formidable combatants in the entire Steel Dome. But to his kin, this dream is a joke. Too frail, too slow, too fragile. To them, Mashok is just a failure. So, he begins his training alone. First, he tries to move the pillars abandoned by the concrete bosses. His arms tremble, his legs give way. Then, one day, the massive pillar moved by a mere millimeter. This marked his very first victory. He then began to train his endurance by attempting to halt powerful Tauros, charging at full speed. Initially, the first one sent him tumbling violently into the rocks, but he always got back up until he could hold his ground for several precious seconds. His fists harden against jagged rocks. He smashes them until they split, then uses them as heavy weights to forge his body. To truly master the martial arts, he trains relentlessly with a formidable judo master. Every single session is an absolute torment. Throws, chokes, and painful, bone-jarring falls. But one evening, Machop finally managed to defeat the master with a single, flawless move. After many months of tireless, relentless effort beneath the red glow of Mount Chimney, Machop evolved into Machoke. The very next morning, he departed from Lava Ridge Town and set off on the long road to Slateport City. Just a few short weeks later, amidst the deafening clamor of the Steel Dome, the cage door closed firmly behind him. Machoke takes a deep breath. His dream is now truly about to begin. And so, this fourth episode of Professor Oak's Archives comes to a close.